a general announcement that Vice Chair Bramblett is joining us via speakerphone tonight because even members of council are not immune to sudden road closures. So Karen is with us. She'll be chiming in where needed. And tonight we're going to start with the swearing in of Jack Heleniak for Plymouth Fire Company Fire Police. You guys can come on up. I'll come around the other side.
I won't take. Try not to trip on any water.
I'll go this way.
Whatever. Make it sweet and short.
Pick one, it's evenly.
You guys have first aid in case I fall. Right?
You can close the opening.
Uh-oh. Raise your right hand, right? I've done this a long time.
All right. This is the Plymouth Township, Montgomery County Oath of Appointed Officer. I, John Heleniak Jr.,
I, John Heleniak Jr.,
having been duly appointed to the office of
having been duly appointed to the office of
Fire Police in and for the Township of Plymouth,
Fire Police in and for the Township of Plymouth,
Montgomery County, Pennsylvania,
Montgomery County, Pennsylvania,
do swear that I will support and obey
do swear that I will support and obey
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will perform the duties
and I will perform the duties
of the above-mentioned office
of the above-mentioned office
with all fidelity.
with all fidelity.
Sworn to and subscribed. This 12th day of September, 2022. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was one of the best meetings. I think I need sign this. No, we don't vote that. We don't vote that.
No, it's this one. I need to sign it?
You sure you want to?
Well,
Can't go back.
I've done everything else in 53 years. Why not this?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay?
Thanks, guys.
Great. Thanks.
Congratulations.
Okay. Up next, we have Chief Murciades is going to have some remarks as we approach tomorrow's 10th anniversary for Brad Fox.
Thank you. This Tuesday, September 13th, marks a significant date in our department's history. The 10th anniversary of Officer Brad Fox' untimely passing. Tomorrow we gather at Brad's memorial site to both honor a courageous man and to comfort the family and friends left behind. Now more than ever, Brad's remembrance expands in meaning. Nearly half our membership never knew the man who selflessly gave of himself to protect the Plymouth Township communities. Though Officer Fox has completed his tour of duty, our watch goes on. While we are devoted to fortify our bond with the Fox family, I ask our newer members to offer their friendship to the loved ones torn from their husband, father, son, and brother. Let us never forget the brave men and women who laid down their lives, safeguarding their communities and shielding their brothers and sisters. Let us never forget our own, K-9 Officer Brad Fox. May he rest in peace, and may the Fox family find solace in the love and support garnered from their ever-growing family in blue. Please share a moment of silence to reflect on Brad's sacrifice and the anguish borne by his family and friends. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. And on behalf of council, we obviously express our feelings and our thoughts for your department, all of your officers, as well as the Fox family tomorrow and every day. Thank you. Okay, an announcement that an executive session was held September 6th, 2022. This time I'll ask for approval of the meeting minutes for the workshop and regular meeting from August 1st and 8th, 2022.
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Bandish. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Whitney. Comments or questions from council? From the audience? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Vicio?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett? Ms. Bramblett?
In favor?
Thank you. And the chair votes in favor. Approval of departmental reports and bills. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion from Mr. Whitney. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Vicio. Comments or questions from council? From the audience? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Bramblett?
In favor?
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Vicio?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. Moving down to administration, we have our budget meeting dates announcement. Ms. Vicio.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The schedule for the 2023 budget meetings is as follows. On Monday, October 17th at 6 p.m., there will be a public workshop. Also, on Monday, October 24th at 6 p.m., there will be a public workshop. Additionally, on Tuesday, November 15th at 6 p.m., there will be a public meeting followed by an executive session. Additionally, October council meetings are scheduled for the 3rd and the 11th. November council meetings are scheduled for the 9th and the 14th, and general election is Tuesday, November 8th.
Okay, thank you. All right. Change in our October meeting, Mr. Whitney.
All right. So the meeting originally scheduled, the regular council meeting originally scheduled for Monday, October 10th, has been changed. The October regular council meeting will now be held on Tuesday, October 11th at 7 p.m. here at the Greater Plymouth Community Center.
Okay, thank you. Chief, anything additional for police public safety?
No, thank you.
Moving down to public works and sewer, we did have on our agenda tonight the PA one call outsource, which is a contract to handle PA one calls, which are the marking of sewer and water lines. I'm going to move to table that for the time being. Do we need a motion to table or just a?
We don't need a motion.
Okay. Need to get some more details on that before we move on. Moving down to engineering, Mr. Manai.
Nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you. All right, subdivision and land development plans that are currently under review. First one is an extension for 101 North Lane. Ms. Bandish.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have a letter here from David Erb asking for an extension up to March 30th, 2023. Make a motion that we approve this extension.
There's a motion from Ms. Bandish. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Whitney. Comments or questions from council or from the audience? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Vicio?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
Favor?
And the chair votes in favor. Projects that are conditionally approved but not yet recorded. First one is for 1817 Hallowell Road, and this is an extension request until March 13th, 2023. I would make a motion that we approve this extension. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Vicio. Comments or questions from council? From the audience? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
Favor?
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Vicio?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. Next one is for 2622 Butler Pike. Ms. Vicio.
I have a letter from Mr. Edward Hughes related to the property 2622 Butler Pike, requesting a 2-month extension from August 31st, 2022 to October 31st, 2022. I make a motion that we approve this extension.
Okay, motion from Ms. Vicio. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Bandish. Comments or questions from council? From the audience? Seeing none, we will do a roll call vote. Ms. Vicio?
In favor?
Ms. Bramblett?
Favor?
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. Now to code enforcement, tonight we have an administrative fee for liens resolution, and we'll hand it over to our solicitor.
And I'm going to read a portion of the resolution. Whereas under the First Class Township Code, the township may prohibit and remove any nuisance or dangerous structure on public or private property, including but not limited to weeds, accumulation of municipal waste, the storage of abandoned or junked automobiles, and obstructions or nuisances in the streets of the township. Whereas the township may remove a nuisance or dangerous structure itself and collect the cost of removal, together with a penalty of 10% of the cost in the manner provided by law for the collection of municipal claim by action of assumption without the filing of a claim by a bill of equity if the owner or occupier of such property fails to remove the nuisance. And now therefore be it resolved, the township will now charge a 10% penalty for failure of owners or occupiers of property within the township to remove any nuisance or dangerous structures on public or private grounds. Duly presented and adopted by Plymouth Township Council at a public meeting held this evening at the 12th day of September 2022.
Okay, is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Vicio, is there a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Whitney. Comments or questions from council or from the audience? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Bandish?
In favor?
Ms. Vicio?
In favor?
Ms. Bramblett?
Favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Chair votes in favor. All right, next we have our zoning hearings for this month. I'll hand that over to Ms. Bandish.
The Zoning Hearing Board of Plymouth Township will hold a public hearing on Monday, September 19th, 2022, commencing at 7 p.m. in the Greater Plymouth Community Center at 2910 Jolly Road. The following applications will be heard. Thomas Hogan with Mark Timinski on an application for a variance from Plymouth Township Zoning Ordinance Number 342 as amended in Article 19, Section 1908.G.1 to allow a detached garage closer than 10 feet back from the rearmost portion of the dwelling. This is located at 206 Milk Creek Road in a B residential zoning district. David and Jennifer Crow on an application for a variance from Plymouth Township Zoning Ordinance Number 342 is amended in Article 19, Section 1910.F to allow a pool to be located within the front yard. This property is at 3045 Arrowhead Lane in a B residential zoning district. Amazon.com Services, LLC, Jennifer Altman with Sprott Logistics, Delaware, LLC, on an application for a variance from Plymouth Township Zoning Ordinance Number 342 as amended in Article 16, Section 1601.C to allow 33 wayfinding signs where 18 wayfinding signs were previously approved as per the Plymouth Township decision and order, which was dated June 30th, 2021. This property is at 1103 Bridge Pike in a commercial zoning district. Megan and Brian DeBaun on an application for a variance from Plymouth Township Zoning Ordinance 342 as amended in Article 19, Section 1909.E to allow a fence in a front yard. This property is at 1823 Hallowell Road, which is a B residential zoning district. Ken DiCurcio on an application for variances from Plymouth Township Zoning Ordinance 342 is amended in Article 7, Section 702.F and 702.G to allow 39% impervious coverage where a maximum of 35% is allowed, to allow 61% green space where a minimum of 65% is required. This is at 102 Kirk Street, which is a C residential zoning district. Freedom Fence, LLC, Jennifer Monastero on an application for a variance from Plymouth Township Zoning Ordinance Number 342 is amended Article 19, Section 1909.E to allow a fence in the front yard. This is located at 126 Sebastian Lane, which is a B residential zoning district. Any citizen of Plymouth Township or interested party may attend the public hearing and have an opportunity to be heard.
And one additional item, Max Power Sports, who was scheduled or has been on the list for a zoning hearing, has been continued to October. Thank you, Ms. Bandish. Certificate of appropriateness, Ms. Bandish as well.
Under and by virtue of the provisions of Plymouth Township Code, Chapter 7, Historic District, Plymouth Township Council hereby issues a certificate of appropriateness to 111 West Germantown Pike, which is tax parcel number 49.00.04423.00.1 for a roof replacement. The issuance of the certificate of appropriateness constitutes authority to the building and zoning officer to issue permits for the work covered. This certificate is pursuant to the action of Plymouth Township Council taken on a public meeting on Monday, September 12, 2022, and follows the recommendation of the Historical Architectural Review Board. Make a motion that we issue this certificate of appropriateness.
There's a motion from Ms. Bandish. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Whitney. Comments or questions from council or from the audience? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Vizio?
In favor?
Ms. Bramblett?
Favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. Upcoming events for Parks and Recreation, Mr. Whitney.
Right. Somehow we are already on the fall, which I still find extremely surprising.
Just wait till it's winter.
I know. But we do have a busy fall planned. So programs here at the Greater Plymouth Community Center. So the Greater Plymouth Community Center will be offering 10% off annual passes from Monday, October 10th to Friday, October 14th. There will be at Harriet Weber Park a campfire and hayride on Saturday, October 8th. Pooloween will be on Friday, October 21st. Our Veterans Day celebration will be held on Wednesday, November 9th. Come swim with the Little Mermaid on Friday, November 18th. Our outdoor vendor market will be returning on Saturday, November 19th. Our holiday tree lighting ceremony, Christmas already, Wednesday, November 30th, our holidays. Breakfast with Santa, Saturday, December 17th. Holiday lights contest, the entry period for which is November 17th to December 8th. And then bricks, pavers, and benches are available for donation ongoing at any time. There were December days in there that did not feel good.
Thank you, Mr. Whitney. All right. For miscellaneous and old business, we have some citizen board vacancy announcements. Ms. Vizio.
There are a number of citizen board positions that are currently open. There are 3 positions open on the Property Maintenance Code Appeals Board, 2 positions open with the Historical Architectural Review Board, and a position open on the East Norriton, Plymouth, Whitpain Joint Sewer Authority. Any resident wishing to serve on any of these boards is asked to submit a resume or a letter stating their interest to the township manager at 700 Belvoir Road for meeting, or via email to kweiss@plymouthtownship.org.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Vizio. Anything additional from council tonight? From the audience? Seeing none, we will adjourn.